I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is one of the greatest athletes in the world. In his NBA career, Jordan finished with 6 championship rings, 5 regular season MVPs, and 6 final MVPs are just a few of his accomplishments in his career. Jordan was not just a great player. He also had an amazing work ethic, a great outlook on life, and inspires and motivates millions of people all over the world. In the fall of 1993, Michael Jordan shocked everyone in the sports world by announcing that he was retiring from the NBA to pursue a lifelong dream of his, playing professional baseball. Within months, Jordan was out there catching fly balls and swinging at bad pitches and as a struggling right fielder for the minor league team, the Birmingham Barons. How could a man at the peak of his success just walk away? Not only did he walk away, but he did something that no one was expecting. He risked his athletic skills trying to play baseball, a sport he had not played since he was a teenager. He had millions of people watching him. His every swing, every throw, and every pop fly. Was it his ego or boredom that changed his mindset? No, it was psychological change. This mindset was burned in his soul after being cut from his basketball team. Michael Jordan's story is an example that failure is not accepted. Failure is expected. Jordan failed in playing professional baseball. How was he able to succeed in life if he did not try? He did not know which path was going to work for him in order to succeed in life. But this was the only way he knew, was to try. Like Jordan, try until you fail, then go on and try something else and succeed. He was able to stretch himself past his limits. In order to become successful, you must be able to accept this failure. Since most of you are not sports fans, another prime example of this is J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling's first manuscript of the Harry Potter series got rejected 12 times before it got published. What if she stopped after the first rejection, the 6th or the 10th? Failure is a sign that you're headed in the right direction. This is just another stepping stone on your path to success. The more successful the individual is, the more failures that they will face along the way. These might be small failures, but every lesson you take in failure can be used to help you succeed. In life, succeed twice as fast. Fail twice as fast. Fail often, fail daily, and soon you will find success. Like Jordan and Rowling, I continue to push through my failures each and every day. Growing up, I was pulled out of regular for speech and reading interventions. At the time, I didn't know exactly why I was sent out to read with speech therapists a couple of times a week. For a kid who's originally identified by school professionals with speaking issues, my own success at such a young age was getting up in front of a group to perform for them, no matter what I was told by these professionals. When I was a toddler, I loved to perform for my family. I would get up in front of my family and just go out there and ramble on something, making 0 sense. At school, every year from kindergarten to 3rd grade, before I moved here, I had the chance to go in front of the whole entire school to recite a poem. This was going to be my first official time getting in front of everyone in such a large group. This was the first time that I ever feared this failure. What if my school didn't like my voice or the way I would perform? I was extremely nervous as a kindergartner. The first time I did this, I failed miserably. Getting in front of such a large group of students at such a young age gave me great strength in my ability to speak in front of everyone, no matter what the situation. Another obstacle I almost failed at was broadcasting my first live sporting event all over the world. One morning during my freshman year, a teacher here was walking down the hall and he asked me if I wanted to broadcast the All-A soccer games over the weekend in Frankfurt. My brother was on the team, so I was going to the game anyway, so why not? After school, he taught me how to set up all the equipment. The following day was that big day. After setting up the equipment, going down to the field and talking to players, it was time for that first ever broadcast. The thrill of broadcasting my first event was incredible. It was a feeling that I never had felt before. However, I was faced with doubt, and I got to one point when I wanted to quit. What if my listeners didn't like my voice or whatever? And I continued to broadcast the game over the weekend. They went on to win 2 more games and win the All-A State Championship. If I gave up during those broadcasts, I would have never found one of my passions. I went from being a kid who was taken out for extra reading and speech help to broadcasting sporting events all over the world. I overcame my personal challenges that others maybe have not gone to before. I found a way to be successful by embracing my failures to become someone who was successful. One common error we all make, which has some serious consequences as we get older, is to believe that failure is the opposite of success. We often fail to act on what we don't know and what we know to be true when it comes to ourselves. Giving up is the worst thing that you can do to yourself. In order for me to become successful, I had to learn that failure is important and should not be something that I fear. All these examples remind me how I should take time and effort to overcome different challenges in order to find success. As funny as this may sound, but I look forward to other failures on my way to success.